Hey gamers! Today we bring you the definitive top 5 of the best racing games of all time. It's not just for their sales, but for their impact, innovation, and what they meant to millions of gamers. Welcome to GameInsiderX, your gaming channel, and now get ready to relive chases, take impossible turns, and accelerate to the limit. This is the ranking every speed fan needs to see. 5. F-Zero. In the number 5 spot we have the pioneer of extreme speed. Released for Super Nintendo in 1990, it was one of the first games to take advantage of the so-called Mode 7, a technique that simulated depth and movement in 3D when true 3D environments were still a dream. This title took us into the future with floating ships that reached insane speeds, and a difficulty curve that demanded surgical reflexes. It was also the first appearance of the now iconic Captain Falcon, long before he was delivering punches in Smash Bros. It wasn't just a game, it was a statement of intent. Nintendo could make something fast, challenging, and visually revolutionary. F-Zero laid the groundwork for the futuristic racers that came after it, and even today, many are still calling for its return. 4. Burnout 3 Takedown. In 4th place, Controlled Chaos becomes art. Released in 2004 by Criterion Games, this title redefined what an arcade racing game was all about. Here, it wasn't just about getting there first, it was about eliminating your opponents, driving them into walls at 200 km per hour and watching every explosion in slow motion with cinematic precision. What made it unique was the takedown system, where each well-executed crash gave you an advantage, points, and pure satisfaction. The artificial intelligence was aggressive, the environments were designed to cause spectacular crashes, and the speed was almost uncontrolled. In addition, its musical selection with bands like Yellowcard or Franz Ferdinand marked a generation. It was a game with a rebellious soul, and to this day it remains one of the most intense arcade games ever created. 3. Gran Turismo 4. In 3rd place we enter the realm of pure realism. Released in 2004 for PlayStation 2, this title was a work of digital engineering. It contained more than 700 cars, from compacts to racing prototypes. But what really made it stand out was its obsessive attention to detail. Sound, vehicle behavior, suspension physics, traction, and the reproduction of real circuits. It wasn't just a game, it was a driving school. You had to pass licenses to unlock categories, learn how to corner with engine braking, and adjust parameters like gear ratio or wheel alignment. Gran Turismo 4 turned thousands of gamers into real motorsport enthusiasts, and to this day remains a reference for many in the simulation genre. 2. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. In 2nd place is multiplayer karting perfection. Released for Nintendo Switch in 2017, this installment is the result of more than 20 years of evolution of a franchise loved around the world. With impeccable visual design, fluid and accessible gameplay, and modes for all types of players, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe achieved something impressive, being competitive and casual at the same time. The driving physics, the hidden shortcuts, the strategic use of items, everything is calibrated to the millimeter. In addition, the game maintains an active community thanks to its constant updates and additional content. And let's not forget, few things unite or destroy friendships as quickly as a blue shell at the last turn. Now, before going into our number 1, we will make an honorable mention. It would be unfair not to mention these titles that also made history. Forza Horizon 5, for its dynamic open world and unparalleled graphic quality. Trackmania Nations, for its creative community and impossible tracks. Diddy Kong Racing, for innovating with flying vehicles and adventure mode in 1997. And Ridge Racer, the arcade classic that taught us what digital drifting was. Each one left its mark in a different corner of the genre. And now, let's go to our number 1. 1. Need for Speed Most Wanted. And at the top of the ranking is the undisputed king of drama on wheels, in its 2005 version. This title took the arcade genre to new heights. Not only did it offer a semi-open world, full of alternate paths, ramps, and industrial areas to explore, it also incorporated an intense narrative with the famous Blacklist, a group of illegal racers that you had to defeat one by one. The police chases were what made it legendary. Patrols blocking roads, helicopters following you from the sky, spikes in the road. All designed to make you feel the real pressure to escape at all costs. And how could we forget the BMW M3 GTR, which became a symbol of an entire generation? Most wanted combined style, intensity, and personality. To this day, it remains the most beloved game of the entire Need for Speed saga. There you have it, the 5 best racing games ever, selected not only for their graphics or sales, but for how they transformed the experience of racing at full speed. Now I want to know your opinion. Which one is your favorite? Did you miss any? Leave it in the comments. Don't forget to like the video if you've ever destroyed your friends in a race or escaped from the digital police. And of course, subscribe to GameInsiderX for more lists, analysis, and quality content about the world of gaming. See you at the next race.